Ryan Gregory Malone is an American professional ice hockey forward currently playing for the New York Rangers. He has previously played in the National Hockey League with the Pittsburgh Penguins and the Tampa Bay Lightning. In 2003 he became the first Pittsburgh-born and trained player to suit up for the Penguins in an NHL game. Playing career. Malone was drafted in the fourth round, 115th overall by the Pittsburgh Penguins in the 1999 NHL entry draft. Malone was born near Pittsburgh, where he attended Upper St. Clair High School in suburban Pittsburgh for 2 years. He played hockey during his junior year at Chautauqua St. Mary's in Faribault, Minnesota, a school later attended by Zach Parise and Sidney Crosby. During his senior year, Malone played with the Omaha Lancers of the USHL and attended Millard North High School. Malone was drafted shortly after graduating high school, and went on to play at St. Cloud State University for 4 seasons. Malone played 3 games of the 2002-03 AHL season with the Wilkes-Barre-Scranton Penguins after his last season at St. Cloud State. He played 81 games of his rookie season with the Pittsburgh Penguins during the 2003-04 season. Malone finished third on the team in scoring behind Diktar Currency RNSTRA Paragraph M and Alexei Morozov. Malone did not play with the Penguins again until the 2005-06 season, spending time during the 2004-05 lockout in Finland, Italy and Switzerland. Playing on a line with Sidney Crosby and Mark Recchi during the 2006-07 season, Malone notched his first 4-point NHL game on December 13, 2006, against the Philadelphia Flyers. 2 days later, he scored his first NHL hat-trick, against the New York Islanders. With this feat, Malone and his father became only the second father-son duo in NHL history to score hat-tricks for the same team, along with Ken Hodge, Sr. and Ken Hodge, Jr. Malone achieved another career oddity against the Islanders on February 19, 2007, when he recorded his second career hat-trick by scoring a goal in the first minute of all 3 periods. In January 2008, Malone and defenseman Darryl Sider were named as alternate captains for the Penguins, following the departure of Mark Recchi and a long-term injury to Gary Roberts. In Game 1 of the 2008 Stanley Cup Finals, Niklas Grunwald checked Malone and broke his nose. In Game 5, he took a Hal-Gill slap shot in the face, opening a gash on his cheek and damaging his nose again. He returned for the rest of the game. On June 28, 2008, the Tampa Bay Lightning acquired exclusive negotiation rights with Malone and Gary Roberts from the Penguins for a third-round draft pick in 2009. 1 day later, the Lightning signed Malone to a 7-year contract worth $31.5 million, which paid him $6 million for the first season. Roberts then signed a 1-year deal the next day. On January 1, 2010, Malone was named to the United States Olympic ice hockey team, and went on to win a silver medal at the 2010 Winter Olympics. On June 25, 2014, the Tampa Bay Lightning exercised their final compliance buyout to buy out the final year of Malone's contract, making him an unrestricted free agent. On September 11, 2014, the New York Rangers announced they had signed Malone to a 1-year, 2-way contract worth $700,000. On November 2, 2014, the New York Rangers placed Malone on waivers. Due to an injury to Matt Zuccarello, the New York Rangers were able to avoid an emergency call-up and use Malone for another game. The New York Rangers have 30 days before Malone must be placed on waivers again. On November 10, 2014, Malone was officially assigned to their American Hockey League affiliate, the Hartford Wolfpack. In 6 games with the Rangers, Malone has recorded 6 shots on goal and has been credited with 14 hits. Family: Malone is the son of former Penguins forward Greg Malone and is the first Pittsburgh area native to play for the Penguins. Ryan's jersey number was number 12 in tribute to his father Greg, who wore that number for Pittsburgh. Before the 2010-11 season, he relinquished his number 12 jersey to Simon Garner copyright, and began wearing number 6. Prior to Ryan signing with Tampa Bay in the 2008 off-season, the Lightning hired Greg as their head scout for professional talent. His cousin Brad Malone is also a professional hockey forward for the Carolina Hurricanes. Malone has two sons, William Ryan Will Malone and Cooper James Malone. Arrest. On April 12, 2014, Malone was arrested by Tampa police and charged with driving under the influence and cocaine possession after he was pulled over in an early morning traffic stop when police allegedly saw him make a left turn from the center lane and strike a curb. According to the arrest report, Malone had 1.3 grams of cocaine in a pocket. He was released from jail after posting a $2,500 bond. On May 1, 2014, Malone's attorney, Wes Trombley, entered a plea of not guilty to the charges. Currently, Malone is being evaluated by the NHL and the Players' Union for substance abuse, while awaiting a trial date to be set. Career statistics, regular season and playoffs, international, awards and honors, references. External links, Ryan Malone's player profile at NHL.com, Ryan Malone's career statistics at the Internet Hockey Database.